So just go large on that contact that you have, nice and relaxed. Just try to make sure the upper body is just nicely upright with the diaphragm and rib cage lifted. And just feel comfortable in your neck. Move your jaw a little bit as though you're chewing a toffee or some gum. That's it. And remember, be tactile. Feel you can also use your voice. And then when we get round to M for Mary, change the rein, long diagonal, MXK. Keep the bending in your elbows. Imagine a shopping bag hanging from the elbow. If you straighten the elbow, the bag's going to slide to your wrist. So keep the bend in the elbow, and because it's a heavy bag, feel that it's weighing down your elbows and your shoulders. And then make sure you're loose in the shoulder so your connection can be from the elbow to his mouth in a nice, elastic but positive way. That's good. The walk's regular. Feel every now and then you breathe in through your nose and then just blow out an imaginary candle in front of you. Keep the hands upright and closed enough to contain the little bird from flapping its wings, but not so tightly that you crush the little bird. And now a small circle in this corner, 10 meters inside, but right up to each pole, right up to the pole and right up to the blue square. And like in dancing, contra-body movement in your waist. So feel the shoulders turning to the inside, hips a little to the outside with the right leg back. And just come back that little bit with the upper body. It's just a soupçon forward. That's better, that's better. Just the difference between the gold and the silver. And now tracking to the right. And remember, we use less muscles if we smile than if we look serious. Circle. That's it. And again, that upper body is just wanting to make that little bow towards Mr. Lassiter, but you needn't. You can be stuck up with your nose because you're the greatest. So say to yourself, I'm poetry in motion, not a bag of birdseed tied up all huggily. That's good. And now go large. And a straight line from Mary to X in the middle, turning at X back to the letter Freddie. Hands upright, that's good. Good. Now turn back to Freddie. Good, elegant. And then, like in a competition, come down the center line just before the pole at A. Good. Look higher than eye level, above the judge, and then bend the knees, let the leg come a little back, squeeze your ankles into his body, stretch up and feel your ears get taller, and halt straight. Very good, very good. Up, up, up. Now leg a little forward and walk on. Feel, turn left. Feel you go a little forward into submission and circle in that corner. And now just watch the reins getting a little longer, and as a result you're starting to curve your wrists like you might do in showing or polo. Keep the reins short enough that the line is straight through the wrist, like that, not like that, straight to the bit. Good. And now straight line again to X. Turn at X and back to Katie. That's it. Again, that upper body just wants to tip that little bit forward. Just feel you keep the arch slightly in your back. You just let your body come a little bit back. Stretch a little in the groin as you would do if you were going underneath a low limbo bar, down the center line, before the center pole. Watch that upper body. Good. Looking higher than eye level, that's good. Both legs a little back, squeeze with your ankles, tall ears. Good. Walk on, leg forward. So a little contrast of the leg to go forward. Track to the right. And a double loop on the long side. So leave the long side at M and just come to the edge of the sunshine for the deepest part of the loop and back again to Bertie. That's it, twist right leg. Same again, this time into apple, just before the sun, turn back towards Freddie. And then make 4 shallow loops down the center line, like slalom in skiing. Go past A and between the last 2 poles, turn now through the cones towards Bertie. Now come out this way through X towards Henry. Good. Third one, through the last 2 cones towards the corner. Final one, twist, not tipping forward, back to Charlie. Good. And go large and double loop on this side, same as on the other side. Imagine where the sun is, making the path back again to E. Good. Wrist straight in again, body a little bit back, open in the groin, turn a little right. Well done. 4 loops down the middle, coming between the last 2 poles. And turn, upper body, through the cones towards Edward. Good. Turn in the waist through X towards Mary. Not rounding that right wrist, straight wrist, but adjust the rein accordingly through the cones. Good. Final one, turning. Good. Go large. Start the small circle in the corner you're in. And then down the center line to Charlie, halt facing Charlie. So down to Charlie. Both legs back, squeeze, tall ears, halt, scratch finger on withers. Flexion left, forward, left leg back, quarter turn and halt. Good, walk on again, into submission. So forward, play a little bit with the bit, circle, that he stays submissive in the jaw, bending at the pole. Forward to C again, both legs back, tall ears, halt. Forward with the right leg back, Quarter turn on the forehand, forwards a little, and halt. Good. Oh, right. Walk on again. Leg forward. Try to breathe in as you walk on, because then that'll lift you up here and back a bit. Circle once again. Good. Tall ears, halt again. Left leg this time. Forwards, left leg. Hold. Walk on again. Breathe in. So your diaphragm lifts the ribs. Circle once more. Carefully don't drop your head. Feel your neck coming back a little bit and pressing on a collar or a stock. Straight. Breathe in. Hold. Forward, right leg back. Over. Forward, walk on. Good. Walk on. Good. So go large. Turn right just after your yellow pole for the half turn on the other side. Elegant poetry in motion. Ask him to look a little to the right now. Right leg in position. Right leg now. Round. Right round. Looking up. Pushing forward a little bit. Pushing forward a little bit. And hold. Once more. Submission. So a little bit submission. So try to keep him walking all the time. Right leg walking, looking up, Marcy, looking up, looking up. Very good. Walk on. Now go the other side of the pole. Watch the length of reins, not rounding the wrists. Tray with the glasses. Left leg, looking up, Marcy. Right leg, right rein, and hold. Catch him. Good. Good behind. Walk up. Submission. Submission, little wiggle waggle. Good. Flexing left, left leg. Keep walking, Marcy. Keep walking. Walk on. Very good. Go right up to the wall, track to the right. And then when you get to Charlie, cut across the corner to the pink square. And as you approach it, flex his head a little left, left leg back, and counter shouldering down the spool to the camera, keeping the right leg there. Elbows neatly on the body. Slowly. Very good. Very good. Now carefully turn on the forehand left, giving a little bit. Forwards, Marcy. Forwards, forwards. That's it. And now here, a 10-meter circle to X. Don't turn too sharply. Right up to X. Now the second half. Keep the same radius between you and me. Back here to Bertie. Down to the mirror, shoulder in facing this way. Hands left. Watch the rounding wrists. Keep it. Keep the forelegs off the track. Keep the left leg back as a leg yield. Very good. Scratch him on the withers. And turn left over the yellow pole. That's good. Keep the tray of glasses a little wider. Good. And now, keeping him straight as possible, left leg, leg yield sideways. That's enough. Straight ahead. Lean slightly back and a second leg yield. Lean slightly back. That's better. Good. Down the center line just after the center pole. Body that little bit back, and now leg yield to the right. Keeping him straight with the right leg and right rein. Sideways. Sideways. Now circle left round the cones in the middle, the small circle, close to the cones. Breathe in through your nose and blow out a candle. In through the nose, blow out a candle. straight towards the yellow pole, leg yield back to M, push down on the right stirrup, very good, super, scratch in, change the rein into the corner, walk across to H for Henry, and go round to the right into the corner. Body back, left leg back, body back. Good. Walk on. Over our yellow pole, so you're just on the edge of the sunshine. Watch the length of reins, straight. So keeping him as straight as you can with the left rein on his neck, left leg on the girth, sideways to the left. Now straight ahead down the arena. Now sideways a second time. Very good, scratching. Down the centre line, just after the centre pole. Turn, body back again. Now sideways down to Henry, ready for our little circle in the middle. Check a little both hands, more sideways. Now circle right, now right, the other right, right, round the cones in the middle. Close to them, that's it, close to them. Watch that right wrist. Good. Straight towards the yellow pole and now leg yield to H. Right leg. Good. Now straight ahead on the inside track and sideways to the corner. That's good. So now go large and adjust the reins now a little shorter. Come on a big circle in the middle of the school, but when you do that, make from B 2 or 3 strides straight and then turn across through the cones. And then just before the cones, look at E and a more straighter line going back to E. That's it. And now again, stay on the track, 2 or 3 strides straight ahead. Now turn across through the cones, and then just before the cones, straight a line across to B and working trot, posting. Good, that's it. Keep the tray of glasses level. Feel the connection to his mouth is into your elbow. Breathing, yes. Let him have a little cough and sneeze and clear himself. Still stay in the trot. Right, that's it. Just let him clear himself there. That's it. Good. And remind yourself, relax in your jaw, neck and shoulders. Bend the elbow with our shopping bag, wrist straight, fingers closed round the little bird, tray with the glasses on, heels pushed out like in Charlestoning, toes turned in, feet parallel with the side of the horse. Think of the weight slightly on the outside edge of your foot, so your legs mold around your horse. That's it. Good. And now change the rein into the corner. Go across to the pink pole, staying this side of it. Now left and small circle into the corner. Twist, not leaning. Hands level, fingers closed, straight ahead, and just a little bit short of the rein, hands slightly forward, circle, go straight, then turn across, diamond shape back to EB, square, straight ahead, turn, diamond shape straight across back to the E. Good. Blow out the candle. Fingers closed. Keep the hands level and still. Change into the corner across to the pink pole. Change diagonal. Good. Circle. Twist a little bit in the waist. Keep the hands level. Circle. Straight line from Mary to X where I'm standing. Straight to me. Nice tight turn in front of me to Freddie. And down the centre line as we did earlier, before the centre pole. Look up higher than eye level. Sit. Breathe in. Walk. Body. Push a little with the hips. Both legs back. Stretch your ears. Good. Onward and upward. Submission. Turn left. And trot. Small circle. Good. That's nice. And straight line to me. Not too close to hands. Leave enough room for 3 glasses. Turning. Good. Down the centre line again. Turning just before the centre pole. Turning your waist. Looking up higher than eye level. Keep the tray level. Sit. Body back. Walk. Hips move in the walk. Both legs back. Tall ears. Squeeze. Good. Scratch. Walk on. Breathe in as you walk on. Track right. And trot. Posting. Just try to get that little waggle with the bit that he just stays that little bit rounder in the actual transition. Large circle at this end. Cut the corner off to the pink square. Straight down alongside 2 strides. Turn now in front of me. Now straight back to pink square. Now cross back to A. Good. Now cut the corner, pink square. 2 strides straight. Turn in front of me. Turn to pink square. Good. Cut the corner back to A. Good. Little play that he just comes that little bit deeper down in the neck. And circle now smaller. Go to the edge of the sunshine and inside the poles. And now think where the sun would be on this side. Turn back to me and over the poles. Little waggle with the bit. Into your elbows the waggle. Keep him turning to the right. Turn. Okay. Inside the poles again. That's it. Keep the hands level. Little movement in your elbow. That's it there. There. Asking right elbow. Over the poles. Push him out a little more. Out a little. Now turn. That was better. Good. Well done.